Hallo, zurück bei Noire. Ja, ich soll jetzt hier die Kiste aufmachen. Schon wieder Morphium, was auch sonst. Ja und? Geht's auch weiter? Ach, jedes Mal die Warnung.
This stuff has got to be worth at least 100 grand.
So Finkelstein robbed the ship?
My guess is Lenny took it off their hands. This is big. This is gonna make the papers, Phelps. As senior investigator, I'll do the talking.
Well, well. Who would have thought that Roy Earl's hand-picked new partner would have turned out to be such a great case man? This is a good result, Phelps. As far as we can tell, Lenny the Fink was moving the morphine across the city and as far north as Frisco. This makes the feds very happy, and it makes Mickey Cohen look bad. I won't lie to you, kid. I like the headlines. I like them a lot. You keep this squad in the papers, and we'll get along just fine.
Oh Gott, die ganzen Eisblöcke. Ach so, das war's jetzt. Okay, da hätte ich gar keinen neuen Part aufnehmen brauchen. Das war jetzt nur 1 Minute. Gut, da werde ich dann, also wundert euch nicht, dass das jetzt dann quasi ein Part wird, weil bei 2-3 Minuten lohnt sich das jetzt bestimmt nicht, dass ich dann extra Part hochlade. Sondern ich werde die einfach miteinander verschmelzen. Gefundene Hinweise 12 und 13, das ist ja nicht schlecht. Fragen richtig, na gut. Was soll's? Sachschaden nur 30. Oder ich kann es eigentlich auch so machen. Nee, wisst ihr was? Ich lade den Part doch extra hoch und mach jetzt einfach weiter. Ich muss ja nicht abbrechen. Oh, tut mir leid, ich bin ganz müde.
We're intelligence gathering, sir. I don't need intelligence, son. I need men who can hold rifles and kill Japs. Tonight, you're a rifle company. We've got cooks, mechanics, and stretcher bearers all going into the line. We aim to break them tonight, Lieutenant.
Good to see you, Hank.
You too, Cole. How's your war?
Not quite what I
Was für eine
expected.
Frage.
As long as I live, I will never get over that sound.
Hey, who's that medic? He'll be killed going out there. It's Sheldon, the guy from the Osakawa Bridge. That guy's got no fear.
He didn't make it.
I didn't go out there to save him.
What are you saying, man?
I went out there to put him out of his misery, to ease his pain. Do you have a problem with that?
Murder, Corman.
That's war, Lieutenant. Smell the stench. Feel the horse's breath on your neck.
You need help, man.
Call for me tonight, Lieutenant. When you're up on that hill. I've been up there 3 times already. The circles of hell have nothing on Sugarloaf Hill.
Get this madman out of my sight!
Also habe ich gleich gesehen, dass er ihn nur von Leiden erlösen wollte. Manchmal haben sie es ja auch so gemacht, abgekartetes Spiel, dass sie einfach eine Überdosis Morphium gegeben haben. Und da sind die ja dann quasi auch dran gestorben und mussten wenigstens nicht leiden. Ist ja heutzutage natürlich aktive Sterbehilfe und verboten.
I did a little boxing in the Marines. I found it a pretty humbling experience.
Ist ja auch so ein ziemlich zweischneidiges Schwert, diese Sterbehilfe.
Fix you a sandwich, buddy? Corned beef and egg salad, 12 cents. Bologna and ham and cheese, 10.
10 Cent.
It's strictly
Tja,
a mug's game. You'll
war
like
damals
this
noch
fight, though.
anders.
A plucky limey's about to take a beating from an up-and-coming Negro.
You sound pretty sure about the result.
I ought to be. I got $50 on the black kid.
Ja, $50 waren damals viel, viel, viel wert.
Let's get a ringside seat.
Also ich muss ehrlich sagen, Boxen ist überhaupt nicht meins. Also dem Sport kann ich nichts abgewinnen. Zumal das für mich jetzt nicht wirklich richtig Sport ist. Klar, du bewegst dich auch und so, aber dieses Geboxe, also für mich ist es nichts. Kann mich an sowas nicht erfreuen.
That son of a bitch Hammond made a run for his dressing room. Let's find out what's going on.
Haut er jetzt auch ab?
God damn you, Albert! You get out here right now!
Step back! LAPD! What's going on?
That son of a bitch Hammond has jammed the door.
And who are you?
Carlo Arcaro, I'm his manager.
I'm his trainer.
Interesting attitude to have towards a victorious athlete.
Victorious? We had an arrangement. We had a goddamn arrangement!
That limey bastard was paid to take a nap. He reneged.
And you're out of pocket?
Damn right. Me and a couple hundred other people.
Stand aside.
Weg.
He squeezed out the window. I'll put an APB out on him.
Why would we do that? He won the fight fair and square.
To prevent him from getting clipped. He was paid to flop. There was big money riding on this
So are we
fight.
here because you lost money, or because we're investigating a prize-fighting racket?
Very funny. Look around and see what you can find. Which is Hammond's locker?
Over by the pinboard, second from the end.
Mal sehen, ob es hier noch irgendwas gibt, aber das sind nur Duschen. Und man weiß ja nie. Liegt da was? Ja, da liegt was. Boxhandschuh.
Not sure this means much.
There's a phone number we can run by R&I. Plus a bunch of names and odds. You're not the only one who likes a flutter, Roy.
Kleberolle. Sonst kann ich nichts weiter untersuchen. Da oben das nicht? Na gut. Halt.
Nope.
Wie er immer sagt, nope. Nope. Ich will gucken, kann ich das andere nehmen? Ah, ich nehme da wieder das. Naja, egal. Da ist noch eine Zeitung.
You look troubled.
I'm in a jam, Doctor.
Can I help, Courtney? Is it money?
No, Doctor. That's okay. Do I have your professional confidence?
Whatever you say, we'll never leave this room.
I talked some of the guys in my old unit into doing something, and it's gone wrong. I guess I did it for the wrong reasons, for short-term gain. We came home from China on the Cool Ridge.
The morphine robbery.
That was us. I thought I could get the guys a fair share. Some sort of benefit for the sacrifices that they made in the war. Those guys deserve it, Doctor.
Oh, I'm sure they do, Courtney. But the deserving aren't always rewarded.
Tell me about it, Doc. We shifted our stuff onto this mob-connected guy, and it's been turning up all over town. It wasn't meant to be like this.
The presumption was rather naive, Courtney.
I know that now, Doctor. But people are dying.
Might I venture a few questions?
Sure.
Do your underworld contacts have all the morphine?
No, they don't. We doled it out, hoping we could control it.
Are they pressing you for further allocation?
That's the polite way of putting it, Doctor.
I may be able to help you, Courtney.
Thanks, Doc. It helps just to talk about it.
I mean, I have a solution that will help you financially and salve your conscience.
I'm all ears, Doctor.
I will transact to take all the narcotic off your hands, and you can rest assured that it will all be medically administered. I will use the funds that I no longer require for the purchase of medication and invest them in housing developments.
Housing?
The developments in question are housing projects for former servicemen. Your return will come from the sale of the properties, and your investment will benefit those that you care for most. Does this arrangement meet with your approval?
You're a magician, Doctor.
Acht von 13 gesammelte Zeitungen. Kann gut sein, dass ich welche übersehen habe, aber es kommen ja bestimmt noch welche. Jetzt muss ich mal zum Telefon.
You better find that cocksucker and you bring him to me.
I feel bad too, Mickey. He guaranteed me he would take the flop.
I guarantee that you will be fish food if you don't bring me. Roy, you out of pocket too?
Mickey? Seems that way.
Don't worry about it. My boys are out looking for him.
Well, you'd better call them off. This is a police matter now. If anything happens to Hammond, I'll testify that you made threats against him.
Who's the Greyhound? He's a frisky one, isn't he?
Cole Phelps? Mickey Cohen.
I know who he is, Roy. I, met his brother-in-law.
Komisch, wie das heißt, dass
pretty scared back there.
Schwager Brother-in-Law heißt.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
How can I help, Detective?
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for the following phone number. AL345.
The address for the phone number is the Hotel El Mar, 6294 Leland Way, Hollywood.
Thanks, ma'am.
Thanks,
You know
man.
the place? Flop house. Quarter a night, no questions asked.
So, wollen wir mal zum Hotel?
Can you drive to this one?
Bis er mal ums Auto rumgelaufen ist.
You seem to have a pretty cozy relationship with Cohen and Stompanato.
Do I note a hint of reprimand in your tone, Detective? Talking to gangsters comes with the turf. You should try out Mickey's place.
Da war,
It's got
glaube
a
ich, gerade das
haberdasher's up on
Hollywood-Zeichen im
Sunset.
Hintergrund.
See if he can get you out of those old man's clothes that you slink around in.
It's a front for his illegal activities.
It is that, but he does carry some very sharp suits.
If it's okay with you, I'll stick with Brooks Brothers.
Ist ja wirklich ein kleines Hotel.
guy from the paper solved the big case.
Yeah.
LAPD. We're making inquiries into the whereabouts of an Albert Hammond.
No one here by that name.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure. This isn't the sort of place where people use their real names. Take a look at the register if you don't believe me.
What the hell's this guy doing?
Okay, so look for prominent Tommies. That should narrow it down.
Woher soll ich das denn
You're a
wissen?
real asshole. You know that?
Geh einfach alle durch.
I gotta have it. Hey, real happiness is when you marry a woman for love, and later find out she's got some money.
Clark
Winston
Gable, das sagt mir
Churchill.
was.
A very patriotic Englishman is staying in room 207.
Ja, Winston Churchill, das ist
The
doch...
old bulldog. Even at a flop house, Adley
Das
can't
ist
get out from the
eindeutig
shadow.
Pseudonym.
Hey, fuck you, asshole!
Auch nicht schlecht, dass
Door's
man einfach
unlocked.
reingehen kann.
Looks like he's had a broad up here.
He must be heading home. You know, I hope he makes it.
That crooked son of a bitch? No chance.
Hey, don't mind me.
Pralinen? Ja.
Does Albert have somebody special? I didn't see anyone in his corner at the fight.
Sehen aber gut aus. Auch wenn sie computeranimiert sind. Aber sie sah trotzdem lecker aus. Halt.
I guess
eine
a fighter
Kinokarte.
has plenty of time on his hands between bouts.
Was
It's still
köchelt denn
warm.
da? Süppchen. Halt, da hat noch was gebrummt.
Another
ist denn
window
da?
exit. Must have just missed him.
Ach so.
Looks like Albert has been doing some homework. 11 grand would be a nice little nest egg.
Ach ja, das erinnert mich an Mathematik, wie sehr ich das gehasst habe. Könnt ihr euch nicht vorstellen? Oder vielleicht doch.
Gives us an angle if he has a real love interest.
Insta-heat. Adrian Black's product of choice. Seems like a lifetime ago.
Aber lesen tut er doch nicht.
Candy has expensive taste. Albert has his work cut out for him.
Das wird die sein.
All right, let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer.
Oh Gott, nur so ein Waschbecken da.
Who's Candy?
Candy Edwards.
Candy
the
sind doch
lady who filled out
Süßigkeiten.
this coupon.
I gotta have it. How's this guy doing?
So, wollen wir mal zu der Süßigkeit fahren? Ja, das habe ich in den USA auch oft gesehen. Candy Shop und sowas.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
So,
Aber
you
wenn wir
folks
dann
in the
angekommen
Marines?
sind, werde ich
We all
erstmal
did.
wieder
Standard
ein
training.
Päuschen
Can't
machen.
imagine you ever played dirty.
The only prize for taking a fall was 1,000 push-ups.
Und ich mache jetzt auch eine Kaffeepause. Das ist nämlich nachmittags. Also in Motels fühle ich mich ehrlich gesagt auch überhaupt nicht sicher. Also in den USA hatte ich da solche Angst dann nachts. Weil das sind nur so einfache Holztüren, auch die Fenster ja nur ganz einfach, da kann jede Sau rein. Und meine Mutter und ich, da werdet ihr jetzt bestimmt lachen.
We need to know which room is Candy's.
Ja, ich mache aber jetzt hier Stop. Na? Meine Mutter und ich vor lauter Angst haben wir lieber alle Türen zugemacht und haben kein Fenster aufgemacht. Wir haben geschwitzt ohne Ende. Nur weil wir Angst hatten, dass halt jemand reinkommt. Obwohl es Schwachsinn ist, weil wer rein will, der kommt ja auch rein. Aber naja, wir waren so ein bisschen trottelig. Gut, dann alles Gute, bis zum nächsten Part.